And with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and tonight we are going to make a cute little Halloween brag book mini, something to stick photos in. It would be really cute as a baby brag book, Halloween costume, fall photos for out taking pictures, and that kind of stuff. Christmas, little gifty kind of thing, that kind of thing. Spring flowers, any of those things that you guys are excited about. And the best part is it uses file folders. And you can use a plain manila file folder, or I have some old Creative Memories ones, I think, that I'm using this evening. I am going to use the Close to My Heart Halloween collection called Scaredy Cat X7185B. I also have a cute stamp set, which we'll use to color some pieces and things. It's called Frightfully Fun B1453 with the cute little people that we can easily cut out. I also have the Scaredy Cat Compliments X7185C. Really, really cute. Cute little guys to use. This is a sample of the cute little flip, and we've got places that we're going to stamp. This is the paper collection for tonight. Again, it's the Scaredy Cat collection. I'm going to click on my camera here and take the autofocus off. Okay, so this is the cute paper. It's got lots of double trouble, yikes. It's really a nice paper that can be used. We may fussy cut some pieces out of it. And on the flip side of that, we have this really nice fence paper, which is really, really cute. Some really nice little pieces. We have like an orange. It's got a nice pattern to it, as you can see. And then on the back, it's got some nice diamond shapes. Then this has a purple and black diagonal pattern. And then on the back, it's got this purple and black. The colors that coordinate with this collection are black, colonial white, slate, sunset, and thistle. So this is slate, this gray. This is sunset, which is more of an orange. This is thistle, one of the new colors, which is a purple. And then, of course, our black. One of the cool things about Close to My Heart paper is that it has a white core. So if you cut it, tear it, any of that, you can make really cool edges for everything. All right. So let's go ahead, and if there aren't any questions, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to slip these back in here so they don't get lost. The first thing that you are going to need is a file folder. This is just a white file folder, kind of a standard file folder, maybe a little bigger. And what we're going to do is we're going to create this little piece here. Okay? The very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut off 3.5 inches off of each end of our file folder. 3.5 inches. We're going to flip it over and cut off of the other end as well, 3.5 inches. And then we're going to cut the center piece down to 3.5 inches. Okay? This piece is extra. However, we're going to hang on to it and probably stamp some of our little creatures on it because it's nice heavy paper. Now what we're going to do is each of these pieces needs to be cut down to 9 inches. So there is the fold. When you open these up, there's a fold here. So we're going to put the fold on 9 inches and make each of these 9 inches long. So again, we've got another little pieces that we can use to stamp on. So each and every one of these needs to come down to 9 inches. Okay. Oh, I just pitched those when I probably would want them. All right, so now we have 3 pieces of our file folder that are 3.5 by 9 inches long. On our first piece, we are going to cut one of the sides. We're going to cut this part down here at 2.5 inches. So we're going to go in 2.5 inches and cut this down. We're going to open it up, just one of the little pieces, 2.5 inches. This is our front cover and our back cover. Okay, the next piece we are going to open up and we're going to cut this off at 2 inches on one side. So 2 inches. Okay, and then we're going to cut this off at 1/2 inch on the other side. Okay, 1/2 inch on the front, or 2 inches on the front, 1/2 inch on the back. And then our third piece, we are going to cut off 1.5 inches on the front piece and 1 inch on the back piece. Okay. And that goes here in the center. That's going to give us our stair step pieces. See that? Okay. These pieces we can use to stamp on, to stamp our little images. Now what we're going to do, we're going to move this away. Oh my gosh. I'm going to kill a humongous spider in my craft room. Oh! Gross. It smushed. That was really gross. Alright. Yuck. But he's dead. On our file folder, there are the little bends. So we're going to bend on each of those. And that's going to allow our pieces to bend up. Okay? That was gross. Okay? Okay. Now what we're going to do is take our centering ruler, center this out. Actually, we're going to take our front cover because it just is easier that way. We're going to set that out and center up our pieces, and we are going to mark, let's see, is that 1, 2, 3/4 down and 3/4 up from the bottom. There's a second mark here, so I'm just putting that there. We're going to go ahead and slip those in. We're going to take our big bite, hole punch, crocodile, whatever you got. And we are going to go ahead and punch holes all the way through. And this is for our binding. Okay? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our thistle ink And I'm going to ink the edges of all of these. Brand new ink pad, hard to pop open. I'm going to pop and twist. Okay? And we're going to ink all the edges, all the folds of each of these pieces. There's our front piece, all inked up. Okay, it's awful quiet in the chat tonight. So there you can see all of the pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take some black gross grain ribbon, and I have some my May Arts ribbon here. That I'm going to go ahead and thread through. Tie in a nice little knot. Okay, so now we have our little book. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the back of our book. And we're going to go ahead, and we know that our piece here is 3.5 inches wide. So we're going to cut that at I don't know. And I'm using half of my paper pack. So just the 3 pieces. And I'm going to cut it 3.5 inches wide this way because I want to leave the eek on the bottom. And I'm going to do that with each of these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to cut 2, 4, 5. I'm going to cut 2 pieces 3.5 inches wide off of this one. So there's a piece at 3.5. We're going to go ahead and stick that on the end here. And let's see, it's going to go we're going to go ahead and cut that at 8. Oh, let's do 1, 2, 3, 8 and 3/8 or 8.5. You know what, we're going to do 8.5. We may have to cut that down a little bit. So this is going to go on the back side. So then we have eek. May end up cutting that down just a little to give it a little white all the way around. And I'm going to go ahead and cut another piece out of this. Okay, so we're going to hang on to this piece. And then I'm going to cut that as it. Yep. Okay. I'm going to take 1/8 of an inch off. All right, so that's going to go on the back page. I may have to do just a touch more. Oh, but you know what? I want to ink my edges there. Except for that didn't go on all that straight. All right, and our next one I'm going to do 7 3/4. I'm going to take a little slice off the side here. I'm going to ink my edges. So now we've got 2 little tabs. The next tab we're going to do is this one here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and cut this one at 6 7/8. So now we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, very quiet. And then 6 3/8. So Mindy, thank you so much for the newspaper this week. Harrison really enjoyed it. And I have got, or the end of last week, he really, really, really enjoyed it. And I have got some goodies I'm going to send out. I just got I'm going to a scrapbook weekend coming up next Thursday. And I'm looking forward to going just because I really feel like I need to get away a little bit. And I get a few things ahead. So hopefully I'll have a goodie for you and a thank you card. I just feel like I haven't gotten anything done lately. So he really likes it. Really, really likes it. And then we're going to cut this one at 6 inches. I need to go. I'm running a little bit on empty. I'm a little discouraged. And then our front piece, I'm gonna do, I really like this paper here. But I need it to be a little longer. So we will, let's see. It's 5 7/8. By 3 1/2. Let me just go a sliver. Yep. You'd have to buy her cute clothes, Joy. She'd need to go shopping for her tropical vacation. All right. And then this is our cover here. Okay. Now we need to go back and cover the other sides. Okay, so we have our cover, we open it up, and then we have our little tab. We're going to open this one up, and we need a piece, and I think we're going to go ahead and just a touch off that side. going to go ahead and stick that there. And then what I think, I'm going to leave these here for right now. She is a wild child already. Seven and 3/8. And then we have this piece again. And I'm going to piece this one together. Well, and that didn't work, so we're going to do something else. I'm glad you came by. So now what I want to do is I want to make a scene on the front here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to three by like 3 by 5.5. It's going to be my background piece. And I'm going to do that in black. So 3 inches. By about 5.5. Maybe just a little smaller. But 2 3/4 by there we go. Little better. Like that a little better. Okay. I'm going to take this little piece here. I like this dot so that we can create an inside piece. So we cut this at 2 3/4. So I'm going to cut this one at 2.5 wide by 5. Okay, and that's going to go in the inside here. I'm going to go ahead and ink my edges, even of my black. I'm going to look at my stickies, the complements. And I think I want to use this nice sticker here that says Eek. However, I'm going to want to ink the edges. Okay. Now what I want is I'd like a couple little things. So I have some stars, I have some spiders, like these stars. I have some bats. Oh, the bats might be cute. So we'll make this spider look like the tail end is the webbing coming out of him. And then this orange polka dot bat, We're going to have it look like this is the piece that comes out of it. Okay, so we've got our cover that says Eek. So now what we're going to do is we need a photo mat here. So I'm going to take this down to 4 inches. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here. Ah, I'm glad. And I'm going to do October 31st, this little, actually I think I'll save that for a bigger one. I think, though, I might really like this house. And actually, before we do that, so that you don't see the pieces on the back, let's see. I think what we're going to go ahead and do, let's see. I'm going to just attach a little piece of black here. Oh, you know what? I know. No, I'm not going to do that. I know what I'm going to do. I saw this the other day and I thought it was really an awesome kind of thing. So it's kind of messy. So if you're not a glitter person, you may not want to do that. I have some pumpkin glitter, and I need a piece of paper. There we go. So now we have some glittery pieces. Let's see if I can bring you guys in. Okay, see, I used the glitter there to make the sticker not so sticky. And I know I'm going to want this again. So I'm going to stick it over here where the cats, of course, will have to walk through it. And then what I think I'm going to do as well is take this, this is the glue gloss, and just go around the edges here. Like I'm painting lipstick on it. So I've added a little bit of glitter on this side, so it kind of works on both sides. I'll move this over here. Ugh. Okay. No, it's not. It's something that was fun that I found that I really like. All right, we need some more black. So I'm going to go ahead again, and I'm going to do another piece about the same size on this side. So this one was 4 inches. And I think this was 3 inches wide. Yep. I like glue. It's one of those things. And I'm going to use this Troubles Brewing little piece. All right. Nope. So there we have our haunted house and our little witch's cauldron. On our next page, we have this space that we need to take care of. And I'm going to go ahead and add that in. I think we're going to do this one at 4.5 inches long, just because it'll give it a little bigger picture. Okay, and then we can either do the witch on her broom, which I kind of like. And I stuck her in the glitter. She was going to stick out a little bit. Not that you can see a whole lot of her, but it is made by Clear Snap, because you know Clear Snap is one of my favorite companies. Let's see. So I'm going to do 2 3x3 pieces here, I think. Will they fit? They will. Look at that.
No. What did this do? Does it say? That I want.
It's just a fun product.
Look at my hair. It's still.
I know.
Same. Can I get a haircut?
Do you want to go get it fixed?
Yeah, but is it closed?
It shouldn't be. Is it closed?
Is it closed? It should still be open.
Okay.
Do you know the hours to Great Clips?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I know. I should.
Do you know the hours for Great Clip? 74 o'clock to 72:42.
All right. All right. So now I'm going to take some sticky off the back of these pumpkins. And I'm going to put them up on.
I have an attitude problem.
Okay, what are you going to do about it?
I want to get my hair cut and Daddy told me I have an attitude problem.
Okay, so what are you going to do about it?
I want to get my hair cut and I want my hair fixed and I keep stomping and running.
Okay,
And
so what are you going to do?
I want to go get my hair cut and I don't know what the plan is.
Okay.
I just told you the plan. Get food.
But I can...
I don't care what you want, Harrison. You need food.
What kind of food do I
Food
need?
at the moment is more important, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I don't have an order form for pictures. I ripped it.
I got a new one.
So we're going to use a new one.
I'm busy right at the moment.
Can you make me some food? How about clam chowder?
I love some clam chowder, except I don't really have any.
So can I have peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Uh,
I need more than that.
How about
oh, good.
there's a beef pot pie.
Yeah, the pot pies are in there.
There's 3 beef pot pies.
There's 4 of them.
No, I just want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Here's
All right.
I'm going to make you something else.
But I don't want what you're making. I want a peanut butter and jelly
If you don't want what I'm making, then you can go to your room.
Oh.
I will make you peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Get my hair fixed.
Not with your attitude.
Make it my attitude or attitude.
You're telling me the answer.
I don't know the answer.
Oh.
Can I get meals and that wine?
Let's go upstairs. Come on.
I'm going to do this one at 5 inches.
Kirsten, take that cup upstairs and throw it in the garbage.
I'm going to take that down to 4 3/4, I guess. All right. Okay. Hmm. Nope, that doesn't work. Stuck that piece of paper under there and then didn't even need it. Love it. Says best Halloween costume, candy, game, friend, and memory. And then I think we'll put a few other little doodads on there eventually. Right now we're just kind of getting all of our little our pieces in. Okay. A little bit of our little witch's tail there. Really. Oh my goodness. Boo. Not quite what I was looking for. Okay. All right. It's kind of creepy. Oh, let's see. Nope, it's not glitter yet. This says October 31st. All right. A humongo pumpkin. And I want to do Halloween across the bottom. going to fussy cut this little spider thingy out here. I don't like that. I like that. There we go. Okay, these are nice and sticky on my fingers. Oh. That one kind of has to stay that way. They do not. They can be on top of each other. I wanted them all stuffed in there. Okay. Alright. So we have open. We've got some cute little pieces. Open again. We have our little witch and our pumpkins. We open again. We have our little place to write. We have Boo. This needs something. And we've got our little guy here. Open up. We have our owl. A piece to write. And October 31st. We have Scaredy Cat with our little pieces. We stuffed the word Halloween in there. And on the back I just covered the edges. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go digging through my trusty little bling stuff that I have over here. That's just left over from a variety of things. And we're going to add some bling to it. Go back and add some glitter in places. I'm going to put some big old bubbles and little bubbles and stuff in our cauldron here. All right. This is just a Jelly Roll glitter pen. All those little doodad thingies. Let's kind of finish that little embellishment up. I try. I really do try. Especially the bling stuff. You know, the little... I have a thing that sits here. And I'm trying. Alright. This, Witch's Moon, I really want it to be orange like the glitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue gloss again. And I'm going to go ahead and orange fairy dust. All right. Lint roller. All right. We've got it everywhere. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's just kind of fun. Just a little novelty kind of thing. Voila. Gives it a little bit of bling. I added some eyeballs. Grabbed the wrong pen, so now I have a white star there. We got 5 little blingy things there. A couple little blingy things there. I'm going to grab my jelly roll and just go over the black lines here to make them sparkle a little bit. And I've got a little bit of the glitter in there. Aha. So here's a little piece of bling that I had left over from something. And I'm just mixing 2 different kinds here. No, sorry, off screen. It's all up the side right there. And hard to see, I guess. Kind of see them. There they sparkle. Oh, yum. Bye. Well, and I'm almost done. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, this is white, I want the other one. And I'm going to go in and do each and every one of these black diamonds. Alright, so I added some glitter there. Little black eyes too. Oh. Oh, yeah. Got little eyes. Make the shadows on this October here sparkly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do you have the receipt from?
I don't know where it went.
Okay.
Where it got put, but they should be able to look it up in the computer to see that he was there the other day.
I'm thinking they should. So I'm gonna
Just have them blend in the sides a little more, and
maybe take the top down a little.
yeah, it's too round on top.
Mm-hmm.
Take it down.
Give them an actual flat top.
Well, it's not even my preference either, but yeah, just they gotta clean it up.
Yeah. Okay.
It just isn't. It isn't right.
Okay, we'll be back.
Okay. Voila! 2 hours. Really cute little project. Great for Halloween. Fun little brag book. Bubbles. Maybe we'll add a little sparkle to the windows. Oh, with 3 pieces of designer paper and a couple of sheets of cardstock and a file folder. Might want to take oh, my eyeballs weren't dry and now I've got white spots there. Some cute little things. I'll take a picture of each and every page and get it posted. But it turned out really cute. And I think I'm going to glossy accent my witch here. Pop her up. But I'm going to do that as my last thing so that I can leave it open to dry. Really? You're fine. Voila. So that's going to pop her up and make her all glossy. You're welcome. Well, and something fun, nice to give as a gift. Be really cute as a gift for a grandparent or just a brag book, something along those lines. Use up the last little projects, last little bits of stuff. So that's going to be all shiny and glossy. So I'll take some pictures of everything when I'm all done. And that. Next week, I'm not really sure what we're doing just yet. And then I will have a better shot once I get back from my scrapbook weekend, as to what I'm doing and what projects I'm going to teach, what paper collections I'm using, all of that kind of stuff. So it's amazing how something that looked just like this out of a white manila folder ends up looking like this really, really cute little mini album. Okay? Well, I need to put her down or she's going to end up all over the place. So, alright. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I had a great time. I'm glad that you guys could come and learn something new, hopefully. If not, hopefully you revisited some old techniques and are ready to pull out that glitter that's you're storing everywhere and give it a shot using it. I will be here again next Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, creating something fun and neat for gifty kind of things. We're coming up on the holiday season, and so we'll need to be getting a few gifty kind of things taken care of. I have a couple of projects that I need to complete for gifts as well, so I'm planning on working on those during my scrapbook weekend coming up. Alright, any questions, you guys? Alright, don't see any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and say good night. And I look forward to chatting with you all again. You can find information about this project and where to buy the supplies on my blog, www.scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com. The majority of the products used in this class were close to my heart's Scaredy Cat collection. Good night.